In this video, we're going to go over a case that inspired a movie called Jeepers Creepers. Every time I hear that name, I remember a song that came from it, and it goes a little like this. Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers? So let's get into this. Dennis Depue, the man who inspired the movie Jeepers Creepers. I remember watching the movie when it first came out. Then again, I am a horror movie fan. Let me know in the comments if you have ever seen the movie or even liked it. What I find interesting and kind of crazy about some of these movie releases is that they're loosely based on some real cases that have actually happened. For instance, I'll give you two examples. The Strangers, that's based on the Ketty murders. Jennifer's Body is based on the murder of Elise Paler. It was April 15th, 1990, in Coldwater, Michigan. A couple was riding in their car, Ray and Marie Thornton, down a road. As they were driving, they seen an old schoolhouse. When they get closer, oddly they see a man with a white sheet. The sheet had something red all over it. The couple thought it looked like blood, but they weren't sure. There was a green truck that was a Chevy next to the schoolhouse. The couple kept driving. That's when Marie got a pen and paper out to write down the license plate number to the Chevy truck that they saw at the schoolhouse, and then they could report it to the police. The couple noticed another vehicle closing in on their own car fast. That's when they realized that the green truck they seen at the schoolhouse was following them. The couple decided to pull over and let the green truck pass them, then catch up so they could write down the full license plate number. The couple eventually caught up to the truck. This is when they see the man stopped, changing his license plates out. He did have a white cap on, and the couple noticed that the man was really tall. To find out what this man was trying to do at this schoolhouse was trying to get rid of evidence of a murder. The police arrived at the schoolhouse to find the white sheet full of blood. There was tire tracks at the scene, and some blood was found also. The next day is when a female's body was found, dumped off the side of the road, not far away from where the schoolhouse is. The dead female had a gunshot wound to the back of the head. That is what ultimately killed her. The man's name is Dennis Depue, 46. The sheet that he was trying to get rid of at the schoolhouse had his wife's blood on it. Dennis and his ex-wife, Marilynn, weren't on good terms. They had split up not long before, and they had joint custody of their children. The day that Dennis killed his ex-wife, Marilynn, he was on his way to pick up his kids. Then an argument started. The reason for the argument was because Dennis felt like Marilynn was trying to turn his kids against him. The three kids, Julie, Jennifer, and Scott, were supposed to go with him, but didn't actually want to go. A fight between Dennis and his kids started, then Marilynn got involved. Dennis gets angry with his ex-wife, then pushes her down some stairs, and then starts to beat on Marilynn. The father, Dennis, tells his kids he will take their mom to the hospital. That came out to be a lie because Dennis never actually took her to a hospital. All he did was kill her, then dump her body on a road. And then the last time he was seen was at a school, dumping the bloody sheet. The hunt was on for Dennis Depue. This is when Dennis would send out letters, 17 of them to be exact, from all across the eastern United States. All 17 letters that were sent out were all rants to justify why he killed his ex-wife. A few months after the murder, a 13-page long letter was sent out. The letter was mostly rants that went on for 13 pages. Dennis Depue made his way to Texas. He got himself a girlfriend. His girlfriend and their friends knew him as Hank. Almost a year after the murder of Marilynn, the show Unsolved Mysteries aired an episode on TV talking about Dennis Depue murdering his ex-wife. And then if you know where he is, call it in. Dennis, aka Hank, hopped in his green Chevy truck, went home to his girlfriend so he could pack his things to go back on the run. Girlfriend asked him where he was going. His excuse was he needed to go back home to take care of his very sick mother. The girlfriend of Dennis, aka Hank, helped him pack and made some sandwiches for the road trip to see his sick mom. He left, and the girlfriend never seen him again. Soon, the police were hot on his trail because of a tip that came in from a friend of the girlfriend. She saw the Unsolved Mysteries episode and recognized Dennis and called in that he was living in Dallas, Texas. Dennis Depue was found in Louisiana. The police tried to stop him, but he kept hitting the gas. This has led the police to give chase. It didn't end well for Dennis. He got close to Mississippi, so the Louisiana State Police notified Mississippi that they were on a high-speed chase heading your way. Set up a roadblock on Route 20 that led to a bridge that went over the Mississippi River. Sheriff Paul Barrett said, "I told them not to shoot him, but to shoot out the tires on his van. He drove right through the roadblock, but officers managed to shoot out a tire." Dennis Depue kept driving the van despite a few tires being shot out by the police. This is when Dennis shot at the police. Barrett gave the order to stop Dennis. The police were firing round after round, but none of their bullets hit him. The bullets were being stopped by the things that were stuffed inside the van. A lot of clothes and boxes were protecting Dennis from the police gunfire. The van came to a stop. The police rushed the van so they could arrest Dennis Depue, but that wasn't the case. In Dennis's left hand was a gun. This gun was a .357 Magnum. Dennis killed himself while in the van by a single gunshot from his mouth, and then the exit was the back of his head. It's a sad story to hear that you can get so mad at your ex-wife and kill her in cold blood because of the mind he had twisted reality into what he wanted to see. Then instead of owning up to his actions, he ends it all. And it is really sad. Like, I'm just looking at this and I'm like, dang, like, you just ended it all just because you couldn't take up for your own actions. And you killed an innocent person. And now you got kids that grow up without both of their parents. You know? But those are my thoughts. And I'll give you guys another video soon. And let me know in the comments what you guys think, and you know, what you guys think of the movie, and you know, think of this case, and let me know your thoughts. I'll talk to you guys a little later.